What up, everybody? It's your boy Plug and Play back one more time here with another video. Today we are playing Ark Survival Evolved on the PS4. I wanted to do a little something different. I've watched a lot of Ark videos these last couple weeks. It's been the main game I've been playing lately. So I've watched a lot of videos, seen a lot of things. It's a very interesting game. I encourage you guys to check it out. It's fucking amazing, especially when you play online multiplayer with other people. You can play PvP, which is player versus player, or PvE, which is player versus environment. But a lot of things I'm seeing are these tribes and alliances that you guys can make in the game, where you guys can work together, or you can be enemies, you can go to war, you can fight, you can work together, conquer the world, do whatever, and work as a team. But in that aspect, you're required to have these tribes. And today I want to spotlight something I don't normally see. I see tribes going to war with other tribes, but today I want to focus on shitty tribes, or garbage tribes if you don't like my vulgar language. And today we're going to start that. It's very similar to my Weenie of the Weeks I used to do with Call of Duty. You know, every week we kind of spotlight some kind of weenie or some kind of moron that doesn't belong playing the game, or all around somebody who just messes it up for everybody else. Kind of the same concept here if you follow my other videos. We're going to take a look at this week's garbage tribe. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it on a weekly basis. I might just do it as I find tribes and I want to call them out here publicly. Then we might go ahead and do it that way. So starting off right here, my base guys, right here playing on the center, 35.4, 78.1. It's kind of like the center of my little island here. I went ahead and took over this little island. Nobody on the server seemed to mind, but we're going to go ahead and take a look at this island directly across from us here. Tapajara makes it a little bit easier to fly around and kind of get a look at everything, even though it is nighttime in the game. We're going to go ahead and do the best we can. I got my spyglass here. Up here, we're going to have our first tribe, the tribe of Jan. The guy's really cool. He's got a small little base up there with some behemoth gates and dino gates and stuff. Kind of does his own thing, doesn't really bother anybody. He's got a nice little setup, some dinos, greenhouse, all up here, just chilling. Doesn't take up that much land, just like I said, kind of doing his own thing. We come right down here on the beach. You can tell just by the size of it down there, the tribe of Gamias. Really tiny tribe, just doing what they can. You know, they got their spike wall, their little stone hut. Come over here, not more than a couple 100 yards away, we got another little tribe. I believe this is the wolves. Yeah, this is the wolves here. Again, spike walls, doing their own little thing with their little mud huts and their little brontos and turtles and shit. Just enjoying the game, you know, doing what they can. Nothing big, nothing out of hand, nothing out of control. There's a total of 6 different tribes living on this island across from me. It's a fairly big island, I'll give it that. But these cool little tiny tribes, they're not really the focus of the video. We're going to go ahead and take a look around the island. You'll see over here, none of these islands near me are inhabited. Nobody's over there at all. And this beach right here, pretty much the only beach on the island that doesn't have somebody or something on it. Coming right around the corner of that beach, guys, we got the little tribe, I think it's the cold ones here. They got a little taming pen right here. It's kind of neat, little setup here. Not taking up too much room, being very respectful. Come right over these hills and a couple palm trees here. This is probably one of the bigger tribes on this island, but nobody ever really talks to these dudes. They're pretty quiet and chill. The Skull and Bones guys, they kind of behemoth gate off their own little area. They got a nice big water pen. Again, pretty quiet tribe. They do their own thing. They don't really bother anybody. Pretty damn chill. I like some of their dinos down there though. Cool. They got little Spino and shit over there by their base. It's kind of neat. We go around this corner, guys, and this is where the fun starts to happen. You'll notice in the game here there's a lot of lag. That is not the internet. That is not YouTube. That is the game itself. When you try to render in massive bases and large structures, or bases that have hundreds of dinos, you'll get that kind of lag in the game. It's just standard. You learn to live with it. There's Tribe of Jan. They got their little taming pen down there. But here is our focus this week. The garbage tribe of Ark for this episode is Skyforge. That's right, guys. These guys, there's 3 of them in this tribe. Talk about a bunch of dicks. I wish I would have been recording when things went down in global chat because it was really funny. They are some strong dickheads. I don't know any other way to put it, man. They like to swing their dick around, and you hope to God that it doesn't hit you. They try to pull some muscle and flex a little bit on the server. This massive structure here, not a big deal on its own. I've seen bases bigger than this, and if this was the only thing we had to worry about on the server, it'd be no big deal. And again, I don't have anything against big bases. I'm planning on some pretty big builds myself. I know it's going to get a little laggy. That's not the issue. People like to have fun. People like to build giant, massive structures. I get it. That's part of the game. I like it. But right here is their main base here on the back of this island. You'll notice my bird here is having a lot of hard time rendering in everything. After letting it load a little bit here, guys, letting things render in. I know, like I said, it's a little dark outside, but you get a little sneak peek of the base here. Fairly large, got a lot of large dinos, and like I said, that is part of the reason the game lags a little bit. But you really can't help that. I mean, if you play the game and you take it seriously and you put a lot of hard work into it, you're gonna acquire a large base with a lot of dinos. So the lag is expected. And again, not the focus of the video. What I want to talk about today is these garbage-ass tribes, specifically today's Skyforge, who likes to claim land, never build on it, and make sure that nobody else can build anything anywhere near them, and anybody already on the island is already stuck not building there as well. You see a pillar here. We fly along here. You're going to see this is a big metal spawn here on the map. You'll see another pillar right here. We'll go ahead and zoom in on it a little bit. And yep, Skyforge, no buildings, nothing else here, just making sure nobody else can ever build here, which is a really dick move. In the game of Ark, if you've never played, you're not allowed to build within a certain distance of other players' structures. So some players will put these pillars or foundations down and prevent other players from building there. It becomes a problem when you do that on the entire map and you make sure, like right here in these little crevices, being sneaky about it, putting pillars right here, it becomes a problem when you make it so no other players can enjoy playing the game because they can't build anywhere. Pillars all along here, inside here. Again, if you don't play Ark, this might not be a big deal to you, but it is a big deal when you play with somebody. It's like the kid in the playground taking all the toys so no other kids can play with any toys. It's very similar to that. We go along the island here. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at some more of the pillars that they feel like placing everywhere. There are pillars, guys. It's so aggravating. Here's some more coordinates here. I'm still on this little island up here in the northeast part of the map. You'll see me fly through some trees here, some just random places, nowhere near their base. Boom. There's a pillar. Let's go ahead and check it just to make sure. Yep, Skyforge. So you're not allowed to build here. We're going to go ahead and down another couple 100 yards here, go around these trees, go over, check this shit out. Another pillar. You're not allowed to build here. You need their permission. That's right. What's this? Oh, yep, another pillar right here. I might be sounding like a broken record, guys, but this is what we have to deal with on this server right here. It's getting a little aggravating. Right over here to my left here, up there, you'll see the wolves. That's their base I showed you earlier. You're not allowed to build. If they want to expand, they're screwed. They're not allowed to build anywhere near those pillars. Here we got these big behemoth gates blocking the only water coming into the island. And that's right, it's Skyforge. You're not allowed to tame, or house any dinos in this water now because they've got it on lockdown. You're screwed. Throwing those coordinates up there. Maybe the guys at Wildcard will take a look at the video and hopefully do something about it. But we'll fly in here to this little cove here, this little waterway. Check things out. Now, yes, this would be a perfect spot for these tribes to kind of house their dinos and board them up and then take them out into the ocean. But now with their behemoth gates, and now you see their fucking pillars, nobody else is going to be building down here whatsoever. So you're screwed, and you're screwing over every other tribe that's on this island with you, showing no consideration for your neighbors or anybody else that might want to enjoy building or expanding on this property. We're going to go ahead and fly up, like I said, pardon the lag. When you get a lot of structures like this, it takes the game a little bit to render in everything. We're going to go ahead and swoop down here. Just a random spot right here that is a pillar. Just out in the middle of nowhere. Making sure nobody else can build right here. That's Skyforge. Monopolizing the map. We're going to swing around over here. There's another good metal spawn right here. There's a really, really good metal spawn. So those of you that don't play Arc, metal is like one of the best resources in the game. You go, you mine it, you can trade it with other players for things that you might want. You can build big metal bases. But right here, Skyforge pillar. Go a little bit more. Skyforge pillars everywhere. That's right. You're not building. You need their permission. It's fucking ridiculous. Let's hide right behind this rock. They even put one back here to be sneaky as hell. Skyforge. And you can't demolish it because you gotta wait 2 weeks. And that means that they can't log in for 2 weeks, which is ridiculous. All they gotta do is log in once a week, and you can never demolish them, you can never get rid of them. And some people might say, well, Plug, they're just making sure they never get any neighbors, you know, preserving the land. Well, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at that theory, guys. Here's another island. Quite a ways away from their base. We call it Half Burnt Island. You Arc players already know where it is if you play on the center. You come over here, a lot of mean motherfuckers spawn over here, a lot of bad dinos. You'll see pillars all along this beach right here. They did it not only on their own island and to screw over their own neighbors, but you fly by here and you'll see pillars almost everywhere. We'll go ahead and take a look at one right here just to make sure. Yep, Skyforge. So even if players spawn in over here, they are screwed. If they want to build a little hut and keep themselves protected from these big badass dinos, they are screwed. They're not allowed to. They might as well just die, spawn somewhere else. That's life. That's the way it is. Here's the coordinates. Anybody ever's on this server wants to check it out for themselves. I'm going to throw my server right up here. I play on Asia PvE PS4 Official, the center, server number 552. If you guys want to play together and hang out, that's awesome. You want to hang out, do some tribe shit, do some cool stuff, build some stuff, whatever. I'm always open to playing with you guys. Just come hit me up in the game chat. I'm usually on most days. And if you're a developer or a moderator or somebody in charge of some of this shit, it's good that you're watching the video. You know the server now. It's up there on the screen. Here, let's go ahead and take a look. I see a couple more pillars here. Over to my right. Yep, Skyforge. I can already tell. Yep. So you're screwed. Anyway, guys, my name is Plug and Play. Y'all take it easy. Thanks for watching this whole video. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button down below, and I'll catch you guys again soon. Peace.
Without bullets, I'll have to resort to stabbing.